Good evening, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Give me some indication if you can. Or if you can't, I guess. Gopher says yes. Gopher, you're a special case. You're a special case. Because Gopher says no. No, you're not a special case, or no, you can't hear me. Gopher says special attack. Well, you've been gophered, everyone. Was it super effective? Let me get all my shit in a row here. Let me get all my shit in a row here. You know what the most important shit is? The thing that lets you see the game. Hey, yeah, that's pretty important. Gopher has written in the lobby chat for the game, Genghis Bengus. It's little secret knowledge for you there. Let's see if I do this, and with any luck, you will have a game to see. I will have a game to see. And Gopher's distracted, which is... the possibilities are endless, you know? Dragging you into the fireplace. It do be game. Gopher isn't cooperating. Oh, this music's pretty good though. I can't wait until it decides to never come back. Gopher is struggling, but has worked out why. He started playing this with mouse and keyboard when he usually plays with controller, which I also do, by the way. I don't know if I would recommend doing mouse and keyboard for this one. This is this game. God damn it! This game definitely benefits from controller. That's super loud for me. Is that super loud for others as well? Do I need to turn down the relative volume? It is? Okay. Well, while Gopher escapes, I'll do that. Okay, is that a bit better? How's that? Where's OBS so I can actually see? Oh, it's still pretty loud. It's still pretty loud. Let's reduce slightly further. Okay. Standing here in this empty room while Gopher escapes. Good stuff. How is everyone going today? I am tired, so exactly normal. How's that going there, Gopher? Do you want me to hold that in place for you? Gopher says no. Hey! Gopher says, this is his escape. Let go of me! Gopher says, if he's not getting, he's taking me with him. Asparagon, you're feeling better after getting vaxxed? Nice. Hello, Aria. Hello, everyone. Hello, Asparagon, Jane, Celestian, Aria, Gopher, anyone else who happens to be here. Welcome, Mikey. Welcome to Chaos. What's up here? If Gopher's going to go that way, then I'm going to go this way. We'll see who reaches the front first. Ha ha, it was me. It was me, chat! Gopher says, you absolute fool, can you help me open the door? I have opened the front door. The front door is openable. Gopher wants help opening the front door, chat, if you can believe it. I mean, it's not open, but oh my gosh. I bet he's done something. I bet he's done something. Alright, let's see what it is. It's almost open. Oh no! While I was busy escaping, he got an axe! Blessing, you don't have the too much iron in the blood thing. That is good. Oh no, the axe! Glad to hear it. Isn't the only, like, treatment for that just constant blood donations? Holy shit, are we gonna have to chop this? Gopher just made the most excited sound I've ever heard. He is so excited to get to use this axe. Looks like it. Oh. 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 I wish we had like a saw, then we could both do it. Was that this game or was that a different game where we had to do that? A saw. Gopher says that was that other game. Is it a game we've streamed or a game we've tried out? It is a game we've streamed. We had to do it in thing, right? It Takes Two to Find a Way Out or something. One of those two, I think. Gopher thinks we can knock it over now. Gopher doesn't want to let go of the axe and wants me to knock things over. The lack of trust. The lack of trust. I am offended. I'm trying. I knocked it in the wrong direction. I am thoroughly no, we can make this work. We can make this work. Yeah, of course we can. Gopher says he's going to let go of the axe and help. Don't worry, I let go. Asparagus, you're going to try and redecorate your apartment? That sounds like exactly the kind of thing someone would say several weeks into a lockdown. Where did you go? How did you end up there, Gopher? Did you jump off after me? Gopher refuses to answer the question. Gopher, was it... Oh no. Oh dear. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna get worse before it gets better. Well, the good thing is that it fell, like, in the correct direction this time. But, I don't know, hang on. What I'm going to try and do... Actually, you can do it if you want, but what I'm going to try and do if you don't... Yeah, okay. Now I'm just going to run forward and see if it hits that little ledge over there. Huh! That worked. How'd that go for you, Gopher? I'm concentrating. Gopher wants to know why I'm so silent. I've got to free this arm, chat, or it won't work. It would really help if I could see myself. Really, really help if I could see myself, not gonna lie. Gopher says, help me. Gopher, I am all out of energy with just helping myself, I'm not gonna lie. Gopher says, nope, nope, nope. Not being able to see meant I could not fix that. Alright. Gopher wanted me to lower my legs so I could help a bit more. Alright. Alright, well that worked. What are you doing, Gopher? Oh, I see, smart. Big brain move. Yep. Okay then. Oh dear, yep. Just having a look at the chat. This does require quite a lot of paying attention to the screen, but just seeing, Ara, you're being hindered in your idea to clean out the house by not being able to. You're having a little trouble there, Gopher. Can I just suggest jumping into the void and hoping that the log gets in the way? Gopher says no. Hello, Ash Archangel. You bought this game on Steam and never played it on PC, only Xbox? Well, we are, well, at least I don't know about Gopher, but I am certainly using it. Hey, well done, Gopher. I am using an Xbox controller. Playing it mouse and keyboard does not add anything to the experience. Within 4 steps, you merged into a wall. We've had a couple of streams where after 15, 20 minutes of our best efforts to solve something, we've soft locked ourselves and had to restart due to some sort of physics-based shenanigans. Gopher, I want to get in here. Help me. Gopher refuses. That's not the objective, says Gopher. Do I seem like the kind of person who is over preoccupied with the objective? Gopher's holding coal up to a fire. Well, I mean, it's not like it's going to explode. It's just going to, like... That's true, but what's the worst that could happen? You could burn to death, right? Gopher, there's like a cool cave over here. Come check it out. Come check it out! Aria suggests you create the eternal flame. But yes, Aria and Asparagus and I have seen like some articles about how because people are all doing spring cleaning and lockdown, but they can't just... Thank you, Gopher. Gopher's holding my elbow. Like, charities can't accept donations because why are you putting it in there instead of just pulling it entirely out? Gopher says, I think Gopher, oh wow, I almost merged into the ceiling there. Gopher is questioning my credentials to make that criticism on the basis that my floor is messy, which is correct. But I'm still going to make the criticism. I want to see what's in these holes, you know? Did I ever finish saying my point about how charities can't accept donations at the moment because of lockdown? So, like, people are dumping their shit outside and therefore, like, making it... How have you managed to, like, half kill yourself with that? Here, I'll drag you by the floaty. Gopher says the physics is doing weird shit. Yeah, that is true, actually. Oh god, physics is doing weird shit. I'm not going back deeper into that. Yeah, I'm pushing from the other side. Gopher says, can you help? I was actually I'm pushing from the other side, you just couldn't see it. Oh, there's coal in here, okay. Wait, so is this like obligatory then, rather than like... I don't know what you need that coal for in wherever you are, but... Alright, well let's continue. I haven't seen the other side of this because I got distracted by the first side path I saw. Okay. Is there like another torch? Let's see. Oh, do we have to like make fire go boom? This is interesting. What's up here? Gopher's gonna light something on fire. Okay. Okay, we need the coal. Let us obtain coal. Yeah, big Gopher. Okay, hang on, let me jump up. Oh my god. My jumping skills have deserted me, what the heck? Pass me the coal. Gopher is calling me an amateur. There's only 2 pieces, right? I'll take this one. Okay. Doink, doink, doink. Alrighty. Bring. Alright. Gopher is self-immolating. Bit disturbing. Bit disturbing. Roast pumpkin, anyone? Yum. Hang on, you pushed one of the coals out. There we go, now what? It's like a... Do we need to find some gold and melt it? There's no gold up the top at the moment, right? Maybe, but we haven't been up this little hill, right? Gopher found the anvil and was like, can we use that? No, I didn't think so. Asparagus, you had roasted pumpkin for dinner? Nice. What was that, Gopher? The anvil is too heavy, okay. Okay. Gopher says, I hear bats. What are they saying? What are the bats saying? Rabies, says Gopher. No, rabies is an opossum. Why can't I get up? Well, I guess I'm just this is where I live now. Gopher, please don't do whatever you found. I'm trying so hard to get up there for the chat. Oh, rocks. Iron, maybe? That would make sense. We can put rocks inside this thing, says Gopher. I am deeply concerned that we're going to have a situation like last time, but let's... Okay, we're going to break off the grill, says Gopher. And if you're wondering what I mean by deeply concerned, we're going to have a situation like last time. Oh yeah, I think you've got it. We don't need any more. Yep. Grill gamer, says Gopher. Oh, off we go. Where are we and what are we doing here? There's a clock, says Gopher. Indeed there is. Speaking of clock, Gopher and I actually played a co-op game off stream It probably, I don't, yeah, Gopher says he was just thinking about that too, which makes sense. Yep, yep. We played a co-op game off stream called TikTok, A Tale for Two. I'm not going to tell you anything about it, apart from it's very cleverly done. Hello? What why? Why? Break my spine. It's very cleverly done. It's fun, it's narrative. I recommend if you get a chance to check it out at some point. You know, the theory is good, but ah, shit. Gopher has called me a fool. I am aggrieved. Gopher apparently has gotten somewhere, but can't see the point in doing so, which is an exciting thing I'm looking forward to experiencing. Oh, shit. Gopher wants me to mind my language. Tut tut, says Gopher. Pull me up! Gopher says I have to let go. Sounds like quitter talk to me. Alright. Stop falling backwards into my hand, pumpkin! Alright. Gopher says that kind of epithet is rude. This is... holy shit. Ha! Gopher missed that time. Now, who's the fool? Yeah, this will work. Alright. Alright. Okay. 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 Alright. Okay. Making progress, making progress. Okay. Oh lord. This is where it all comes tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down. I am re-watching Evangelion chat. Don't spoil it, please. I have seen it, but I have a friend who I know is in the chat who is also watching it who hasn't seen it, god damn it! Well, that was hubris. Okay, up we go. Gopher is once again calling me on my foolishness. Little does he know that he may in time become the fool. Gopher says, I heard a nope, but I'm not quite sure if that's like a good nope or I am not the fool nope. Okay. Gopher wants to know what... Gopher wants to know why I was making kicked puppy noises. You don't need to know about it. It certainly wasn't a near miss. Jane, you feel like you should watch it at some point? I feel like... yeah, it's like a... it's a very important work, right? It's like something everyone feels like they should see, but if it makes you uncomfortable, then wouldn't. wouldn't say you gotta see it. The rebuild movies are good as well, but if you're gonna watch the original series, watch it first. Alright, what are we doing here? Maybe we have to make it so it's midnight? Thing turns both things, says Gopher. Well, maybe we have to make it so it's... You turn, I'll look. No, it also turns both. Maybe we just need to make it so that the shorthand is pointing at 12, like it is in the broken clock. Gopher says, how do I know this is broken? Well, I mean, the fact that there's a freaking piece missing out of it, Gopher, is probably what twigged my suspicions. Gopher is offended that I would say the frick word on the internet. It's turning at different rates, says Gopher, okay. Oh, you're right, it is. That's weird. Asparagus says, Linnie, to what translates kormonal? That's not a word. I need to know, like, the context of the sentence. You might have misheard it, or mistyped it, or misunderstood what was being said. Oh, hello. Okay. Alright. Now what? I can hear clockly noises. Hang on, make it so that they're exactly in line and then move it back with the left-hand one. They're not exactly in line at the moment. Gopher says I'm not exactly in line, which is correct. They're still not quite, on my screen, they're not quite lined up, Gopher. Are they perfectly lined up on your screen? Okay. I'm thinking we have to make it the same as this. Okay, there. Did you heard a clonk, right? We heard a clonk. Chat, we heard a clonk. It's a KonMari word. They say it's miscellaneous. Komono? I mean, it could be small things. Ko means, whoa. Okay. Gopher's just destroying shit. Gopher's gonna let me have it. Magnanimous in victory. Thank you. Don't drop it, says Gopher. I wouldn't dream. Clapper, says Arya. The bell clapper. Sounds like some sort of airport novel. I guess I just slap it in here, right? I'm trying to slap it in. What's your problem? Gopher says, you know how molds work. Well, here's the problem. If I put it in the top, it doesn't look like there's a way for it to end up in there. Like it's just going to fall in the fire. Gopher says that's fine. What do I think is going to happen? Well, I think it needs to be in a bowl. Why would it just fall into the fire? I don't know. In my brain, I could see the fire from the top. But I bet if I look in, I can't see the fire. There is no fire. Okay. All right. I'm an idiot. Gopher is now stuck. You can do it, Gopher. Yeah! Olympic torch. We're eating pumpkin tonight, boys. Would you like a hand? Hey, let go, let go. Okay, come here, we'll put it in together. Oh shit. This game. Gopher's gonna put it in. This game. Alright. You're so close. It's not gonna go in. I think it fell off again. Alright, you can do this. You can do this. I'm eating chocolate, chat. Don't tell Gopher. Alright. Hey, it worked! Well done! What was that? Gopher has offered me the key as a peace offering. Oh my god, Gopher, we're gonna have to put the key in correctly. Easy, says Gopher. Alright, off you go. Let me show you how a pro does it, says Gopher. Holy shit. First try. Yep. You might have to turn it again, maybe? That's my head. Gopher says he can't see because the pumpkin head is too big. You did it! You did it! This guy, chat. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Huh. Is there a rock we can use? Have you found another axe? Oh my gosh. Gopher, do you want to go and I'll watch you, or do you want me to go? Gopher wants me to go, okay. Right. I'm holding on, I'm holding on. Whee! Oh my god! Hee. Oh shit. Almost dropped the thing off the side, but that's all good. That was fun. That was very fun. I didn't really achieve anything though. I mean, not quite sure what I'm meant to do from this point. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, well that didn't work too well for me. Spagan says this seems unsafe, which is correct. I wonder if we can wander back up the tracks. I'm going to try. Gopher says you can't, which sounds like quitter talk. You can walk on the tracks but not grip on it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we can walk up to this point, but not further. Okay. Gopher says stop trying to skip the level. Hello, Ego Shikari, how are you? Gopher, I've got the taste for it after skipping like 3/4 of the Aztec level last time. Or the time before, I don't even remember what it was now. Okay. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just waiting for Gopher to get the saving at this point. Heck, yeah, big heck. There it is. If I fall again, I will just respawn where Gopher is, so that's exciting. Okay. Alrighty. Didn't even need it. Didn't even need it, chat. Okay. This looks ominous. Well, door isn't opening just yet. What's that, Gopher? Yeah, I'm not quite sure what it's doing. Gopher wants to know if he's winding it the right way. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, so on this side, yep, on this side, Gopher, there's a machine with a V on it, and it's currently all towards the blue side. I don't know if it should be towards the blue or the red side, but I'm sure we'll find out presently. I'm just going to go look at these bushes first, though. You got to take a break to admire the nature, you know? I was hoping there'd be like an axe or something up here, but no joy. It's this side door. Hello, Gopher. What's going in here? Yeah, I think this is a way out, right? In fact, yes, it must be, because I saw Gopher enter through a different door. What's that, Gopher? Title drop. Title drop? In what way? Did you fall flat? Gopher says yes. Okay. Oh, I said a way out, says Gopher. Uh-huh. Every multiplayer stream is now titled A Way Out. Ooh, what's that? What's that intriguing object, chat? Oh god, what have I done to myself? What is this intriguing? Oh, it's a battery! Good news, Gopher. I found progress. Oh, you found progress too. Nice. Team progress! Do you know how these door locks work, Gopher? Gopher says Snoopy for some reason. Thank you. Snoopy the dog, says Gopher. Boing. Get in there. No, I'm having alignment problems. Gopher wants to know if he should start charging. Gopher wants me to step aside as I'm an amateur. Yeah, I did see how you aligned the key. It was beautiful. All right. All right. I think, like, we each have our own strengths with this game, I feel. I'm pretty good at swinging shit, and you're very good at aligning it. Okay, continue, continue. I think it's going well. Gopher is stuck. No, I'm moving it from the other side. Gopher wants to know why it's moving on its own. Gopher... I'm turning it the right way! I'm turning it towards the right! Come over here. You'll find it easier if you can see the meter while you're doing it. So turn it and have a look at the meter. Gopher says now there's too much pressure and he can't turn it. That's the wrong way? How's it the wrong way? The gauge is going up. Yes, it is. It's literally charging right now. Gopher says the battery's not charging. Chat, what are you seeing? Oh. Okay. Okay. This is the safe way to charge batteries, says Gopher. Yep. You know you have a good charger when your battery discharges immediately into the charger as soon as it's done charging. Keep going, keep going. Sorry, it's hard to like align my hands with the bloody battery. Because maybe we should swap. I got it, I got it, I got it! Okay, Gopher has entrusted me with doing the other battery. I can't let him down, chat. I can't let him down. Alright, so we hands out, then pick up the battery, then we pick it up. Okay, then we walk. And we turn. We lower. Okay, now we go forward. We put it in. Shit. Okay, it's in, it's in. Okay, charge. Okay, just keep going. Oh, it was a bit too late. Okay. I have to do it again. Okay. Okay, go. Huh? Again? Okay, keep going. Okay, both are charged. Hooray! Now what are we doing with these? Gopher saw an elevator earlier. Okay, I'll bring mine. How in God's name am I carrying this? Chat, help! I saw you almost drop that off. Okay, over here. Okay, is that in? That's in, that's in, that's in, okay. Okay, come in with me. Alright, you do the honors, Gopher. Yay! Look at us being all teamworky and shit. No, Gopher, I did not say what you just said we said. I said. I said, look at us being all teamworky and shit. Hooray! Look at us. No outbridge can stop us. Gopher's found a thing here. Let's have a look around. What's with this lighting? Gopher says we're dumb. No, I mean, it's interesting. It's not an area we've been to where you're looking at. Around the corner is where we came from, but in here is not. But we can't get in here yet by the looks of it. Gopher's experiencing directional confusion. Sorry. I'm not repeating that for the stream. But given given what you just saw on screen, you can probably take a flying leap of what was said, chat. Okay. Consider the part of Gopher's character's body that I grabbed onto, and you can probably take a guess as to the kind of comment that was made that I'm not repeating. Not quite Ego Shikari, but around the correct neighborhood. Hey, stop breaking into this house. What the heck? Gopher says it's not breaking in if I'm not breaking anything. I'm gonna call the cops, and you give that explanation, and we'll see how far it gets you. I'm gonna break in the civilized way through the front door. Alright, so someone's moved house. Okay, there's some like electrical leads in this part of the house. Can I pull these drawers out? No, sad. I can pull the whole like thing though. Chest of drawers. Okay. What have you got upstairs, Gopher? Okay, there's like a thing. There's a bunch of interesting looking things. Right, this door. Okay, can't do anything with the door yet. Well, as a first step, Gopher, come down with me and help get the electrical leads. Gopher says magnetism. Is it? Okay, well help me come get the magnetism leads. The blue one's on the table. Hey Gopher, I have a oversimplified physics question for you. Is it scientifically accurate to sub in the word magnet where you could have electricity and it would just be correct? Why? If electromagnetism is one thing, can you not do that? Gopher says just because electromagnetism is one thing doesn't mean that electricity is magnetism. That seems too complicated for someone like me. Gopher says just because cats and dogs are both mammals, you wouldn't sub cats in for dogs. Hey, you pulled mine out! Gopher says it was never in. Okay, now we've got this thing happening. Did we just make an electromagnet? Gopher, physics is happening to me, and also the window's open. You go. I'll ride this bucking bronco. Okay. Oh, it's just open now. Okay, cool. Okay, that is not an easy to make jump, but let me know how you go with it. Go there's a string, okay. Vlestian, you went in chat for a little bit because you had a magnet outage at your place. Oh, sorry to hear that. Don't you hate it when all your magnets fail? I watched I listened to a video today about, there's a word for it. It's like single event outages or something like that. It's when like Gopher says event horizon. No. You know what it is, Gopher. It's when charged particles from cosmic rays hit shit in the atmosphere, and as a result, computers go haywire on Earth. Or not on Earth, as the case may be, yeah. So that's the thing I'm talking about. Yeah, it was cool. Gopher says, was it the Veritasium video? Yes, it was. Yes, that one. Yes. Good channel for science videos. It had like a bunch of good examples in it, but me being a cringe gamer, I thought the speedrun example that was in it was the most interesting. Gopher says, what speedrun example? So they gave an example of something happening, which was, hang on, oh shit. That someone was speedrunning Mario 64 at the time, and inexplicably, the Mario jumped like a bunch of height up and like skipped a bunch of the level. And they tried to recreate this trick because they thought it was a glitch as a skip, but they couldn't. But what they found was that that if you wrote a script that just flipped a particular bit controlling vertical position at exactly the right moment, then it created the effect. So that's what they think happened. Gopher says that doesn't mean it was from a cosmic ray. Gopher says, what was that? Bits can flip from thermal motion. What's that? What's thermal motion? Nice. Oh, you're so close, you're so close. You can do it. Yep. Okay. Yep. There you go. Yep. You can do this. You can do this. You got this. You got this, bro. Yeah. Nice. Okay, that was Gopher getting the save point. So even if I screw this up, which I did, I'm just going to throw myself off. And hopefully I get up there. I probably won't, but let's find out. Is that a void? I hope that's a void. Hey. Hello, Gopher. Are you still in the game? You look frozen. Oh no, you're not. Good. I was. Gopher says frozen song, huh? I was actually worried though that we'd desynced and we'd have to do all this again. Okay. Pardon? What was that? Gopher says he said something stupid. What he said, as far as I could tell, was, how did you get up here? How did we get up here? Magnets, Gopher. Magnets. Speaking of, there's like spots for electricity here. Bzz, bzz, that's right. Bleston, you want to meet a cosmic ray? How does one meet a ray, though? Meet a ray sounds like some sort of tasting platter at a mathematics-themed restaurant. Gopher says, why mathematics? Why else would it be called an array? Opening the door. Gopher wants to know what I'm doing. Are you thinking rays like the ocean rays? That would make sense. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Should we get the batteries from the... But no, we can't get the Why? We wouldn't need to get the batteries from the thing, right? What do we need to get in this? What was that, Gopher? Gopher says we need to put something in. Yeah, that's correct. Gopher agrees it's probably not the batteries. No worries, this bargain. Take it easy. Have a good evening. I know I've told this story on stream before, but one time when I was a kid, like, I can't remember if it was me that spilled it or a sibling that spilled it, but chocolate milk was spilled on our Nintendo 64 while we were playing Diddy Kong Racing. And Gopher doesn't know about this apparently, but chocolate milk was spilled on the Nintendo 64 while we were playing Diddy Kong Racing. This story is... Pardon, Gopher? Yeah, oh, you heard me say... What did you hear me say? Something else, let's go for I see. Anyway, not thinking too hard about that. We spilt the milk on the console. Gopher says, and then you won the race because the bit slipped? Oh, no, this story gets much weirder than that. So, because we were babies... Gopher is making up a creepypasta. No. That would have been very cool, but no. What actually happened was we cleaned it up, made sure it was pretty dried out, turned it back on, and all the courses were unlocked. We were babies, so we hadn't unlocked everything. We were having trouble with the more difficult courses. But we dried it out, turned it on, and all of the courses were unlocked. Weirdest shit ever. Where does this wire go? I'm coming. Wow. Where are we? Oh, I see. Hang on. Gopher wants me to look at something else. Holy balls! Wow. Hey, get off that! What are you doing? Stop sitting on his face. That's obscene. That's not why we have science that can create men. Mr. Frankenfurter. Alright. What the hell just happened? Physics just, physicsed me a little bit. Don't worry too much about it. Gopher says it was a cosmic ray. I was thinking the same thing. Alright. Where's the red? Do I need to go retrieve that from above? Alright. Hopefully if I press this. Holy shit. No? Where's this taking me? Gopher, I'm in the basement! I'm in the basement! This is very exciting, Gopher. Gopher says, don't I want to do the thing? I do want to do the thing, but I'm in the basement! It's cool as fuck down here! No, don't do it alone! I'll come back, I'll come back! I'll come back! Don't you want to come see the cool place, though? There's like... Oh, no, Gopher, I think we have to come down here. I can see, like, electricity canisters down here. I think we have to get stuff that's down here to do the progress. No, the other cable we need. Look on... Hang on, I'll show you properly on the screen here. Look at my screen on the stream. I think we need that. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know, but see this thing as well? Yeah, I think you need to come down. Gopher is connecting the cables. Well, I'll wait down here for you. I will wait down here for you. Hello. You just fall down? Exciting. Oh, okay. Hang on. Gopher, can you come here and turn this? Yep, Gopher wants me to get on. Oh my god, hang on! I wasn't on. Please retrieve. Okay, I'm on now. I'm on. Okay. Alrighty, you can stop. I will retrieve objects required. Oh, go for the place we couldn't see earlier. I found it from the other side, and I can't tell what you're doing. I assume it's something that will let you come to the other side. Why did the chicken cross the road, says Gopher. Why? To get to KFC, says Gopher. That's morbid. That's morbid. Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me! What's wrong with you? You're too young. Alright, I'm not letting go of this rock until you promise me you won't jump off. Gopher won't promise, chat. Oh no. Oh no. Gopher's threatening to remove my cap of power. I'll let go of you. I'll let go of you. This is a very silly stream, chat. Okay, Gopher has located a useful object. Oh, there's the other useful object. Okay, I'll get that one. There's a way, if you have a look around, you'll find there's a way, that you can sort of circle around. look at the little waddle walk that my character does, chat. Cute. Waddle, 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 waddle. Waddle, 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 waddle. Okay. So that's those two. Now we just need the lead. Where is the lead? Oh, you've already got one over there? Okay, if we end up needing it, we can... I'll come back for it. Okay. Alright. Pull. You've got that one? Okay. Okay. Hang on, I want to bring this lantern with us. Alright, let's go. There we go. Hooray! This is the elevator dance. What was that, Gopher? Stop cornering me, says Gopher. Hey! Oh, hey. Alright, now where are we going? You just ripped wires out. I did not! Chat and the video recording will vindicate me. I did not rip the wires out. I'm going to rip the wires out, however. Gopher says... Gopher wants me to stop being dangerous. Okay. Go back to the lift, says Gopher. Okay. Should I bring the thing? Okay. Okay. Oh, we're going this way. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Gopher's just commenting that this level is pretty easy, and I agree. The ship level was very hard. It's the water level, right? Again, water levels in video games, you know? What was the level where we drove a truck? Yeah, what was that? Was it water? Was it the end of water? No? Gopher, I might need your assistance. I'm having trouble with orienting this. Gopher's gonna look level up first. Power plant it was called, okay. Hang on. Give me one more check. Give me another chance. Hey, rude. Rude. Gopher says I look like a baby trying to do one of those block puzzles with the shapes. Son of a bitch. Hey! Who's the baby now? Gopher says I am the baby now. Alright. I'm gonna stand here with our baby and let you throw the switch. He's getting toasty. Hey! Where the hell did he go? Oh my god! Did like a door to the exit open? Okay, a door to the exit open. Let me get up there with you. Ari, you think that... Why lift? Too late. I'm going the other way. Okay, alright. I forgot that was the way we could go. Alright. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Nice! We did it! It's alive is the name of the achievement. Yeah, Aria, I think this game has just recently gotten a new level update as well, but I don't seem to have access to it yet. Maybe they didn't put it in multiplayer. Gopher, let's we've only been going for about like an hour. Let's see how we go with this. Gopher says he doesn't want to do a level halfway. Yeah, there's no saving continue. I could just call it this a short stream. My ear is actually hurting because, Jesus Christ, can I go one stream without that? Oh my god. By the way, Gopher, have you had music this whole time? Just to double check that again. Oh yeah, Gopher's had music this whole time, of course. Can I like pull the road markings off? Dude, what is happening to my leg? Gopher, what does it look like is happening to my leg on your stream, on your screen? Can you see? Gopher says it looks like I have a soccer injury. Although Gopher might have used different words. Oh shit, I was trying to skip the level, but it didn't work. Bonk. Alright, well, what do you want to do, Gopher? Should we call it here? Alright, cool. Well, short stream today, chat. I did not expect us to be able to get through that quickly. If we get through this level super quickly as well, hello Gopher, we could continue pressing on next time. But yeah, we've still got a little bit of this to go, and then we've got a few games that we're thinking of getting into for co-op. So co-op Sundays will be a feature for the foreseeable future. It's fun. I enjoy it. Gopher, I hope you enjoy it. Chat, I hope you enjoy it. It is fun. So I'm just going to keep doing it because I'm a selfish streamer who's just doing things that are enjoyable for me. Speaking of, whee! Whoop! Barrel. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Gopher. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Human Fall Flat devs, for making a fun and enjoyable game. That's true, Aria. Streams are always better when the streamer is enjoying. I'm glad I can provide that experience for you all. Gopher, thank you. I still haven't decided what I'm streaming on Tuesday and like ongoing. It might still be Pokemon Snap, but I kind of feel like I'm in a place with that game where I'd rather be playing it to like get the special shots off stream. So it might be a new game. Might be a new game. It might be Lake, or it might not be. I haven't decided yet. It'll be a surprise. It will be a Tuesday surprise for you all. A Tuesday surprise. But thank you for joining me, and I will see you on Surprise Day. Gopher says Tuesday surprise. Amazing. Will it involve tacos? God, I wish. God, I wish. All right. I'm going to head off. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Gopher. I'll see you on Surprise Tuesday. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.